Welcome to a lesson with Dr. Powell. Let's take a look at another example of finding a minimal polynomial. Okay, so if this is our matrix right here, we find x times the identity minus it, and this is another representation of the zero matrix. We do some row and column operations, and we get down to this form right here. Now, what we're looking for is a diagonal matrix. It's just entries down the middle, which are the exact same, such that this would be like multiplication by the zero matrix, or it would be the zero matrix. What's the smallest thing you could have? Really, it's just taking the least common multiple of these entries that you see in this diagonal right here. That would be the smallest guy. X minus 1 squared is the winner right here for that. And so we know that the minimal polynomial is x minus 1 squared. Okay, so all polynomials that behave like 0 here are actually multiples of this guy. And this is true even though the determinant of this right here, xi minus a, is actually x minus 1 cubed. Notice that there was a rescaling and a row swap, and those actually both multiplied our determinant by -1, but there were two of them, so it canceled out. So this is our determinant right here, x minus 1 cubed. But the minimal polynomial is actually this guy. Now we can actually see this in a calculation. If you take x minus 1, think of x as being this matrix, and 1 times the identity. So this, because that's how scalars act, 1 times the scalar times the identity matrix. That's how you can represent it as a matrix. So this x minus 1 can actually be represented by this matrix. Now, if you multiply this matrix to itself, think what happens. You put this column into this matrix, you're going to get 0, because 0 times each of the columns added together. Same with this guy, and this guy right here just picks out this column. That's a 0 column. They're all zeros. So hence, it really is the 0 matrix in this case. Little terminology. The determinant of xi minus a is actually called the characteristic polynomial of the characteristic polynomial of the matrix A. Sometimes we can so we can notate that, or we can just say like the characteristic polynomial or the characteristic of A, or however you want to think about it. But it's the characteristic polynomial the characteristic polynomial of A, and it's just simply the determinant of that. So we have, and the minimal polynomial is just a factor of it. Thanks for watching.